All right, it's Sunday, 3:33 live. Are we ready to have a good time? Hope you're joining with us, and we're going to have a jazzy, fun time this afternoon. And get things kicked off with the wonderful Irving Berlin, and let's face the music and dance. There may be trouble ahead, so while there's moonlight and music and love and romance, let's face the music and dance. There may be thorns and wounds before they ask us to pay the bill, and while we still have the chance, let's face the music and dance. Soon we'll be without the moon, humming a different tune, and then there may be teardrops to shed. So while there's moonlight and music and love and romance, let's face the music and dance. Oh, dance. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, yeah. And while we still have the chance, let's face the music and dance. So soon we'll be without the moon, humming a different tune, and then there may be teardrops to shed. So while there's moonlight and music and love and romance, let's face the music and dance. Let's face the music. Come on and face the music and dance. Yeah. Let's Face the Music and Dance by Irving Berlin. That was from a movie and possibly musical in the 1940s. One of our fun favorite little songs. That's Natalie Cole's version. We have a great time with that one. Hope you enjoyed that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Michelle Deck on our Sunday 3:33 live for November 15th. Today is my sweetie Bill's birthday. Mwah. I appreciate him so much. We're a partner. We're a team in everything that we do. And I'm on stage and he's everywhere else, basically. So I just wanted to say thank you to my sweetie and thank you for all your wonderful help. And he's waving. He's waving to all of you. And appreciate him so much. And want to say thank you to our dear friend Shirley Lester in Greenville, Texas. She sent me a beautiful jewelry set for my birthday, including this bracelet. I might try wearing the necklace next week or following week. But thank you, Shirley. That was so sweet of you to remember me on my birthday a few weeks ago. I'm a whole 20 days older than Bill, so I'm the older woman. Yes, I am. And he reminds me of it every year for 20 days. But then he has to, catches up not too long after there. So thanks again for joining us. We're going to have a good time. I have a couple more songs to share that you may recognize that are back from the 40s, 50s, 60s, been recorded by many, many, many artists, but dearly, dearly loved. I enjoyed this one. We've done it lots of different times. Hope you enjoy. Sunday Kind of Love. I want a Sunday kind of love, a love to last past Saturday night. I'd like to know that it's more than love at first sight. I want a Sunday kind of love. And I want a love that's on the square. Can't seem to find somebody, someone to care. And I'm on a lonely road that leads to nowhere. I want a Sunday kind of love. I do all my Sunday dreaming and all my Sunday scheming every minute, every hour, every day. And I'm hoping to discover a certain kind of lover who'll show me the way, and my arms need someone to unfold, to keep me warm when Mondays, Tuesdays grow cold. And I need a love for all my life to have and to hold. I want a Sunday kind of love. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't want a Monday or a Tuesday, a Wednesday or a Thursday, Friday or Saturday. I don't want nothing, baby. I want a Sunday kind of love. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right. Well, this next song, oh man, it's just a classic. Etta James made it first. Very, very famous. Oh, been recorded by so many artists. Such a beautiful, sweet, jazzy love song. I know you recognize it already, probably. Sing along with me if you like. At last, my love has come along. Oh, my lonely days are over, and life is like a song. Oh, yeah, yeah. At last, oh, the skies above are blue. My heart was wrapped up in clover. The night I looked at you, I found a dream that I can speak to, a dream that I can call my own. I found a thrill to press my cheek to, a thrill that I have never known. And you, oh, you smiled, oh, you smiled, and then the spell was cast. And here we are in heaven, for you are mine. At last, from Etta James. Hope you enjoyed that. Oh, it's such a sweet, wonderful classic love song. Oh my goodness, we have so much going on, and I'm so excited to share with you. Just a quick minute. Let's get rearranged here. put this right here. Okay. Try that again. All righty. Has that got it? Oh, all righty. Hi again. Oh, we so appreciate y'all joining us. Okay, my little microphone's going to be a little cantankerous. We will just keep an eye on it. How about that? And there we all will make it work. Well, the last few weeks we've been sharing from the book called The Butterfly Effect, and we finished with reading the book, but just had some thoughts I wanted to share with you guys about that, and maybe you can do some thinking and some examining on your own, and I think it'd be really helpful and inspirational to you about the significance of your own life if you think back to maybe a situation that you're in right now, positive, challenging, whatever it may be. But think back to all the different little pieces, parts of your life that led you to this place. Just to give you a little background, again, this is a book called The Butterfly Effect by Andy Andrews. This is a very, very beautiful little coffee table book. You see that there's not much writing on any one page, so you can read it in probably half an hour. It's really, really easy, but beautiful illustrations and it's a very simple truth. And he gives examples of two different lives that affected history in a tremendous, tremendous way. So let me give you a little background of what the butterfly effect is, and then I'll share with you the thoughts that I was considering this weekend. The butterfly effect, how it came to be. In 1963, Edward Lorenz presented a hypothesis to the New York Academy of Science. His theory, stated simply, was that a butterfly could flap its wings and set molecules of air in motion, which would move, in turn, mother molecules of air, in turn moving more molecules of air, eventually capable of starting a hurricane on the other side of the planet. Lorenz and his ideas were literally laughed out of the conference. What he had proposed was ridiculous. It was preposterous, but it was fascinating. Therefore, because of the idea's charm and intrigue, the so-called butterfly effect became a staple of science fiction, remaining for decades a combination of myth and legend spread only by comic books and bad movies. So imagine the scientific community's shock and surprise when, more than 30 years after the possibility was introduced, physics professors working from colleges and universities worldwide came to the conclusion that the butterfly effect was authentic, accurate, and viable. Soon after, it was accorded the status of a law, now known as the law of sensitive dependence upon initial conditions. This principle has proven to be a force encompassing more than mere butterfly wings. Science has shown the butterfly effect to engage with the first movement of any form of matter, including people. Let me give you an example. We were just thinking of some examples from our own lives. I'll change the names here to protect the innocent or protect their privacy because they're still friends of mine on Facebook, dear friends. I'm going to call her Naya, okay? Naya was a beautiful girl living in South Korea. Her brother taught her tailoring and sewing, and she was amazing at it. Well, this was after the Korean War, probably in the late 70s, early 80s. There was an American serviceman there stationed in South Korea that Naya and he became acquainted. I don't even know his name, honestly. That's all right. It doesn't matter. But they fell in love. They got married. And when he finished his tour of duty, she came back with him to the States and settled in our little hometown in northwestern Oklahoma. And Naya, long story short, came to work at my mother's sewing and alterations business. Now, at the time, she spoke very little English. It was a little bit challenging, but we found soon that she was a whiz with alterations. She was just absolutely lightning fast and beautiful work and accurate and just amazing. So she worked with my mother for her business for quite some time. A few months later, um, long story short, my mother learned that her husband had become very abusive. His family was abusive to her, and she was basically fearing for her life. So after work one day, after we closed the shop, I was in the car with my mother. I was probably, I would guess, eighth or ninth grade. So what's that, 14, 15? Something like that. And we drove into this not so great part of town. And we saw Naya and her husband out in the front lawn of his parents' household. And he had a big knife in his hand and was yelling at her. And my mom told me, stay in the car. She got out of the car, walked around very bravely. I'm still amazed that she did this, but she walked around to Naya and grabbed her hand and pulled her to herself and put her in the car, and we drove away, and she took her to a women's shelter and helped her get started the process of filing for divorce on the grounds of cruelty and abuse. And so we helped her get away, get to a place of safety. She was still working for my mother, and of course it was a very trying time for her. Well, during that time, my mom's shop moved to a different location. It was right behind a motorcycle business. And of course, coming and going during the day, a young man that worked at the motorcycle dealership saw Naya, beautiful young Korean girl, just so sweet, and he was smitten. They started dating, and before long, fell in love. They actually got married in my parents' backyard. I was her maid of honor and sang at the wedding. And a short while after that, she had a little girl, and that little girl was the flower girl at Bill and my wedding. A couple years after that, she was three and a half at the time. Sweet little girl. Well, shortly after that, Naya and her husband moved from our little town in Oklahoma to a larger city about 6 hours away. And she opened her own alterations business and expanded it into bridal. And today, that business is a huge, thriving bridal store, just tremendous, tremendously large and successful. I've seen it. It's like, oh, my mom would absolutely love to see this. Of course, my mom has moved on to heaven now. And she had a second daughter a little bit later, and both of her girls are now grown up and helping her run the shop. Mia does mainly the alterations, and the girls run the business. And both of those girls now have children of their own. So can you see the little butterfly effect? Even though it was a negative thing that happened over in Korea, Naya still came. And little steps at a time, little movements, little courageous movements led to Naya meeting her new husband and having the girls and the second girl and moving to start a new business as a bridal business that's blessed many people there. And now those girls have children of their own. Can you see that? If she had not come to that little town in Oklahoma, my mom hadn't had the courage to step out and try to help her get away and get to safety when her life was being threatened, then those girls would not have would perhaps never have been born, because she wouldn't have met her new husband. So a little bit of the butterfly effect in that life, in that little stream. And I'm so thrilled that I got to play a small part in it, being a friend and encourager in the midst of all of that. And of course, singing in their wedding, and then Mia's first little girls being part of our wedding. It's just still very precious memory to us today. Does that make sense? Little butterfly effect in our lives. Let me trace you back one more. It's even closer to home for us. I was probably, had to have been 15, I would guess, and came back from youth camp at church one summer afternoon. And apparently our pastor had just brought on a brand new youth pastor. His name was Danny, and he had this big bushy hair. This would have been in the very early 80s, I would think, probably 82, 83, something like that. big bushy hair. Saturday afternoon, he was dressed down. He was just kind of relaxed, a cool dude named Danny. And he started getting involved with a youth group, and we were growing and doing exciting things. And he decided to have a youth group contest. And there were 3 different teams. I was one of the older, more mature of the youth there. I was 15, just about to turn 16 when the contest started. And so I was one of the team captains. One of the girls on my team brought a young man who was a friend of hers from school. Hang on. And because she was on my team and I was the captain, it was my job to get to know everybody, get their names and phone numbers, etc., welcome them to the church and to the group. Well, that young man was Bill, who, of course, is my husband. And now, Bill, I guess, says he calls me bait. That he came to church, kept coming to church because he met me, and it took some time. Long story. We eventually started dating, and I wasn't too keen on everything. I was, just barely turned 16 here, but Danny was such an instrumental part in our early relationship and encouraging me to give him a chance, and then later Danny actually married us. He performed our wedding, and his oldest boy was our ring bearer, who's now grown up and in ministry with his dad in that same church. So can you see little bitty butterfly effect of Danny coming? I don't know how Danny was brought on to the church there, but he was youth pastor then, went away to another position and came back later. He's now the senior pastor, had been senior pastor there for many years and doing a wonderful, great work. So a little bit of butterfly effect. If Danny hadn't been there to start that amazing, wild little contest, and Roberta brought Bill, wouldn't have met him that way because we went to different schools. Let me get some water. Hang on just a second. And if we hadn't met at that point, wouldn't have gotten married, wouldn't have been writing songs together, and wouldn't be here today. So tiny little things can set into motion ripples that can change the course of lives, both here and in the future. Because it's my prayer, my hope that all the songs that we share are meaningful, inspirational to you. And we've been told by so many that that is the case. So we're so glad. I encourage you, my friends, think about the butterfly effects that you've experienced in your own life. And if you have the opportunity to go thank someone for something special that they did in your life that made a difference, I encourage you to do that. We're here in the month of Thanksgiving, although, of course, it's appropriate and wonderful to do that anytime. But Bill just kind of gave me those ideas to think about the way the butterfly effect has affected our own life and the lives of those that we know. And I'm sure you can think of some things like that. And conversely, you can see that the small things you do today and every day matter. Your life is powerful. Your life is so significant. And I encourage you, find a way to just share a smile, an encouraging word today, tomorrow. You never know what a simple word of kindness will mean to help someone else. So wrap up of the butterfly effect. I encourage you to find it, pick it up. Like I said, it's a super easy read. We got ours on Amazon. The Butterfly Effect by Andy Andrews. It is a let me see. Andy is a New York Times bestselling author, and this is like I said, a very, very small book. It's beautiful, sweet, great little coffee table book. You can just read in a half an hour or so. It's wonderful. So I encourage you to check that out and encourage yourself or someone else. All right. Now, today, let me get one more thing real quick. Just a moment. Please stand by. All right. It's been a very full day so far, and I don't want to be coughing in your ears anymore. So, all right. Today is week 3 of our 40 Days of Christmas challenge. I hope you've been following along with that. We have some people that already have gotten a good amount of points, and I'm excited about that. Bill and I went shopping for fabric this past week. Found 2 or 3 beautiful galaxy print patterns that we're excited. Some will be really great for the ladies and some for the guys. And I might just have Casey make a pair for me out of one of the fabrics too. It's just so pretty. Casey July, a dear friend of ours who is an excellent fashion designer and seamstress, is going to be helping us out making these for us. So they will be custom designed to your measurements, and they'll be very, very fun. So let's back up and fill you in. If this is the first time you've joined us in the last few weeks, what is this contest? 40 Days of Christmas. It started November 1st and is going through December 10th. That's 6 Sundays plus 4 extra days. And you earn points just by watching, whether you're watching live or watching on our replay, and by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Okay, so you get 1 point just for watching a replay of one of our Sunday live concerts from November 1st on, and leave a comment. That's the most important thing. If you watch a broadcast and don't leave a comment, we don't know who has watched. We can see the number of views, but we can't see who it was that watched. So if you watch a live video, watch all of it, please, so we know that you're there, and leave us a comment. Just share what was your favorite song. If you had a thought, any comment at all, leave a comment on that video so we know that you watched it. 1 point for watching the replay anytime during the week, okay, between November 1st and December 10th. And you get 2 points if you watch it live with us at 3:33. There's different kinds of comments for live videos versus replay videos. So leave a comment on the thread as you're watching live. You 2 points for that. We're watching live, and for watching live on YouTube, you get 2 points for leaving a comment. We have 2 people on right now. That's what Bill's trying to tell me, but they haven't left any comments. So if you're watching right now, please just leave a quick comment in the thread there of the live, and you'll get extra credit. Who is that? Hey, Kathy, how are you, sweetie? Thanks for watching. We're so glad you're here. So leave us a comment, and we will give you credit, and you got 2 points toward the contest. So congratulations. Yay. All right. So again, 1 point for watching the replay. You can catch up, Kathy, on watching the previous ones back from November 1st. And then for 3 points, just subscribe to our YouTube channel. You need to let me know that you have subscribed also. I discovered this week that some people I can see when they have subscribed, some I cannot. So please, when you comment, leave me a comment, send me a private Facebook message of some kind. Let me know that you subscribed to our YouTube channel. Now, you might not be like me. We watch YouTube videos for years and years and years and never subscribe to anything. You have to have a free Google account. Just sign up for, they're on the YouTube channel. You have to do that. You'll be given a free Gmail email account. Whether you use it or not, totally up to you. But when you have that Google account, then you can subscribe. You can log into YouTube and subscribe to any channel you like. There's thousands and millions of extremely helpful, fun videos between recipes and how to fix your car, or change your oil, to concerts, to book reviews and games, and everything. It's an amazing, amazing thing to search for in any kind of interest you have whatsoever. And you subscribe to a channel if they have a lot of content you like. You can subscribe to that channel. Next time they put out something, you'll be notified. So we need subscribers to our YouTube channel. So when we get to our first 100 subscribers, we can get a custom URL, a custom website with our name in it. So it's much easier for people to find us, and we need your help with that. So again, 1 point for watching the replay, 2 points for watching live. Both of those, you have to leave a comment, and 3 points for subscribing to our channel. If you are already a subscriber, we do have a lot of them. Just please let me know If you're already a subscriber, put that in one of the comments, and I will give you credit on the honor system. So just let me know that you are a subscriber, and we'll give you credit. So okay, so what do you win? Okay, told you about the wonderful, gorgeous Galaxy fabric that we found, and we're doing something custom. So what are we doing? We are doing some custom Galaxy lounge pants. Who wouldn't love to watch Christmas movies in your own very fun, sparkly, pretty, well, one fabric is sparkly, the rest of them are not. But anyway, mine are going to be sparkly. I don't know about yours. Comfy, relaxed lounge pants, custom made just for you by Casey July, fashion designer here in the Branson area. So you get your custom lounge pants. How fun is that? No one else will have them, just you and our other dear fans that were part of this contest. Then that's just for 6 points. So just watching all the replays for these 6 weeks, you could get that. So how easy is that? Just be sure to leave a comment so we know that you watched, okay? And I'll give you credit. At 9 points, though, you get a matching top. So you'll have the whole set. How fun is that? So Galaxy pants and top for 9 points. At 13 points, I will include a signed copy of my Incarnation Christmas CD. Now, after Thanksgiving, I'll be doing 3 very full Christmas concerts, at least 5 or 6 songs each Sunday for the next 3 Sundays after Thanksgiving. And we'll be sharing a lot of the songs that are on that CD, but you can have your very own signed copy of our Incarnation Christmas CD at 13 points. But I'm going to have one grand prize winner. Just one. They have to have a minimum of 14 points, so a little bit more than the 13 place. And you'll get the pants, the top, the CD, and I have we have on the way a beautiful, it's a beautiful steel love heart from Redline Steel. Just really appreciate that business. Veteran owned, great Christian man that helps a lot of businesses and helps a lot of wonderful people, helps other businesses start and grow. And we just really enjoy getting to know their business, and their products are just gorgeous. So we have a beautiful heart, has love in it, a black steel heart that'll be beautiful to hang on your wall anywhere, great wall hanging. And we'll get that as an extra special bonus to our grand prize winner. Okay, so everybody can be a winner. You can win 3 things just by watching and subscribing. And I encourage you to be part of that. And thanks again to Casey July of the July Studio, our fashion designer and partner to help us in this. And we appreciate your help, Casey. You're always precious to us and all of our dear friends that help us here in the area. It's wonderful to have a network of friends and team members that we can help each other. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Okay, so Merry Christmas from everybody at Michelle Deck Music Artist, and we encourage you to join in and be a part of our 40 Days of Christmas Challenge, okay? Now, in keeping with that, as I mentioned before a few weeks ago in Branson, Christmas officially starts on November 1st. All the Christmas shows are open now, and it's so much fun. So I know not everybody is up for Christmas music before Thanksgiving, but I'm sharing one Christmas song every week until once we get past Thanksgiving, I'll do my full Christmas concert. So this is a fun arrangement of a classic Christmas carol. I hope you enjoy. Don't blink. It goes by pretty quick, and you're welcome to sing with me. A fun little jazzy version of Angels We Have Heard on High. Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains, and the mountains in reply echo back their joyous strains. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Come to Bethlehem and see him whose birth the angels sing. Come adore on bended knee Christ the Lord, our newborn King. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Gloria in excelsis Deo. In excelsis Deo. Hope you enjoy that, angels. We have heard on high. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Do please remember to leave a comment. Watch all the replays from November 1st on and leave your comments and tell me that you've subscribed. I can't wait to see how many winners we're going to have. This is the third week, so we're halfway through, and we'll have some great songs next week and some Thanksgiving special songs. And then it's on to Christmas concerts. I can't wait to share Christmas music with all of you. Thanks again for being part our Michelle Deck Music Artist family. You mean so much to us. Have a blessed, wonderful, wonderful week, and we will see you next week, Sunday, for 3:33 Live. God bless y'all. See you then. Bye-bye.